Hello. 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 Ugh. It's been 10,000 years. It's been 10,000 years. My brain has been different. お久しぶりです。お久しぶり。I'm also streaming on YouTube today. YouTube cat. I'm also streaming on YouTube today because I want to archive all the outstream stuff. I wanna like keep a couple of streams on YouTube as well. But let me say hi to everyone. Hi Faker, welcome in. Hi Stubby, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been mentally very Japanese pilled. For a lot of reasons. But I'm also just like you know, I'm also very whatchamacallit. I've been practicing my Japanese more and more lately. And I've been speaking a lot more Japanese even off streams. I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been like busy with work. Maybe I'll also, you know what? I'm not gonna think too much. I'm just gonna speak whatever language that comes to my head. なんか最近は日本語は勉強してだったらどうするかなってと思います。で、日本語の配信で YouTube で始まったので、なんかYouTube の配信は超久しぶりね。超久しぶり。まあね。まあ、イラストの配信はアーカイブはいいアイディアと思う。But also, kind of like a good idea to do both streams or like speaking both language, because honestly sometimes speaking in Japanese is a little bit more not convenient but more like it's more it's easier to me. I hope everyone's doing fine. Today I'll be drawing more of the zine. So I'm gonna be drawing Rudolph today. 今日の配信はルドルフ、シンボリ、ウマ娘のシンボリルドルフで書いてます。I think this is the last out of like the Shoagumi group that I have to draw for the photo cards. Also, streaming on YouTube means also means no copyright music, so you guys have to deal with this, which I think is fine for the most part. Because even if I put on copyright music, it's gonna be like Uma Musume song, so But how is everyone? Mina genki desu ka? I've been just like very busy with work. I've been sick as well. I'm still recovering from the fever that I had. Now I'm just like coughing a bunch. License free vibes. That is true. That is true. Maybe I should put Twitch stream on Twitch stream https twitch.tv/hoyahafu. Can I pin this? Pin message. Okay, there we go. Because my Blender render just finished. Ooh, let's go. I honestly haven't done anything Northern Lion related. I haven't even been watching any of like the librarian videos lately. I think I missed like a whole week of content because I'm just like that busy, and it's only getting worse. No time for NL. Only work in horses. Even horses, I've been kind of struggling to keep up a little bit. I believe he did another mahjong stream, and other than that, he played like a new like slots roguelike game. That's all I kind of saw, because I briefly peeked into chat into the stream. And then he's been playing a bit of Isaac as well, which isn't even his, which is not even like the bit that he said he was gonna do. You must be really busy if horses are neglected. Yeah, it's been really busy. Wait, let me show you guys something. Has image. Can I even show this? Probably it's fine. 13. This is all my purchases recently. And this is before shipping. I just had to pay taxes for this item, like all this item. Newspaper. Yeah, I got a really cool newspaper item. Let me see if I can find an image. I'm pretty sure I have the image of it somewhere here. It's not like, it hasn't arrived, but I bought a newspaper cutout. Oh, CB. This was like the 1990 something race, and then this is like a board cart or whatever. So I'm gonna get this framed up and all that stuff. I think this is my favorite buy. I also bought like a CD replay. I bought like a CD recently. Trying to see if I can find it here. I bought like a CD basically. It's like a recording of the race. Which is really neat. I don't have a CD player, so maybe I have to buy like a Blu-ray player for the PC, and then we can watch it. There's a couple of like Blu-ray stuff that I want to get, but I'm still thinking about it because Blu-ray has like some restriction with region and stuff like that. Like you need like maybe like a Japanese player. Which is fine, I guess. I can always なんか look for one. But I bought a lot of cool stuff. I bought like a phone booth cards of like horses as well. Because I've been very into K-pop. Oh, maybe this Saturday I'll do a stream. It'll be a little late. But this Saturday there is a race. So maybe I'll go live a little bit earlier and then we can watch. So this Saturday, the timing's a little annoying. Well, I guess for East Coast people, it's like 2:40 a.m. So Akiten no show. Akiten no show. And I kind of want to do a little bit of analysis, maybe a live watch as well for the race. Probably only do that on Twitch because I don't think streaming that on YouTube, because I'll be watching a YouTube stream and just live reacting to the YouTube stream. But I'm not betting in them. I'm just analyzing and just watching the race for the love of the game. Because last week, I put my ghost bets, right? I put my ghost bets and I kind of won. So if I was putting real money into it, I would have won like a decent amount, I would say. Because the odds were pretty... Well, they weren't very high, but it's just a bet that I took could have been huge. So I've been studying the art of just horse racing. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing most of the time. I just go by vibe for the most part. Which isn't like the worst thing to do. But I've been studying like jockeys and past races. The pedigree stuff is still a little difficult because there's just so many horses to learn. You know what I mean? There's so much you can learn about horses. That is true. Like, I don't know. There's just so much to learn about horses. Like, just learning about their farms, their training grounds, their everything. So maybe when we do more horse races stream, we can all learn together, because there is a lot to learn. Recently, the jockey to really look out for is Christophe Luminier. It's like a French jockey. He's really good. He rode a lot of like notable horses and won a couple of like big races. Pretty sure he rode Almond Eye. Let me see. Oh, they don't show me here. Yeah, Christophe Lemire. Lemire. Let's see. So he mainly rode Almond Eye. So Japan Cup Almond Eye, Victoria Mile Almond Eye, Victoria Mile again. Yushun, Shukasho, Okasho, Tennosho. That's where Almond Eye won like most of their races. What a crazy horse. It's like 15 races, 11 wins, I think. It also has like a very notable design, because you don't really see shadow rolls on horses all too often. Shadow rolls are like this little like white cloth thing that rolls up in front of their noses. So what it technically does is that it helps to I guess like it's mostly used for very sensitive horses who just like get scared of looking at shadows onto the ground, like on the ground. So it lowers the peripheral vision. So that they don't look at like the ground and get scared by like other people's like shadows and stuff like that. There are like a couple of like very notable horses who uses a shadow roll. So like Narita Bryan. Narita Bryan uses like a shadow roll. Because Narita Bryan's such a like a sensitive horse. So Almond Eye uses one as well. I'm still reading up on like Almond Eye's stuff. I'm like kind of going through generation by generation for horses. Because there's like a couple of like, you know, Twitter journalists who will tweet and write like short articles about the horses' legacies and stuff like that. So it's interesting to just read them when it appears. Is this similar pose to the Ramonu one? Hold on, let me check my... No, not at all. Okay. It's like completely different. Anyone with a similar face pose? No. Okay. That's good. I guess her eyes can be a bit bigger. Maybe? No, I think slightly small is fine. But yeah, I've been pretty busy. I've been just watching a lot of if you guys don't know Madtown. Madtown is like a Japanese streamer roleplay server event. I thought about streaming GTA today, but I realized like I kind of just want to draw, so I'm doing like a short drawing stream instead. 顔ちょっと長いな。I think once I draw the other eye in, maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. I guess the eye has to be a little bit bigger. Because recently I've been so like sick. I've been only really eating like soft meals. So I've been eating mostly like congee, porridge, and soup. I think like the last couple of days, all my meals has just been porridge because I've just been like so sick. I've been in so much pain and I just can't bring myself to eat anything. It's been pretty bad for the most part. Also, man, we're back in like that phase for Twitter to be like a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? I feel like recently Twitter has been a little annoying. And then I'm just thinking, like, do I just restart again? Something about the eye looks off. I guess it's just the color. But I've been saving up a decent amount of money to start registering Hoya to a business so I can do conventions overseas, probably. That'll be exciting. Yeah. Harina, welcome in. I'm gonna try to get in touch with some Japanese artists. I'm trying to like find my way into the Japanese Umamusume artist scene, but it's hard to break through. Hi Rin. Ooh, Umadachi. So it's like, if you guys see me tweeting a lot more in Japanese, I'm just moving away from Ian because I don't think I can convention or table in the US anytime soon. I really like the sketches. I'll finish up all the sketches and then publish all the merch and stuff. If it's gonna be in the US, then I'll think about how to get it all shipped to the States and how much everything is gonna be. Cause you guys know how bad the situation is with the tariffs right now. So even just shipping like a tiny thing, it's already like, you know, I have to pay the tariffs, and it's like from like $20 something onwards to maybe even $70 just for shipping. Oh shit. I tried the hair the wrong way. So I have to like really think about like if I want to do any shipping to the States. The tariffs are so bad, I'm better off flying over to get stuff. It's actually true. Recently, I had to ship a couple of things to friends in the States, and I had to get someone who was going back to the States pick up the item from me, and then I was like, okay, can you just mail this for me? And like, instead of me doing all the shipping here, that would have cost me total maybe $100, because they did it for me locally. It only cost like $15 to ship everything. So like, the prices are insane, and I don't know what to do about it, because I had like plans to, you know, open merch for mostly foreign North American people, and then now I'm like, what do I do? You know? So now I have to pivot everything and be local. So I'm gonna try to do local conventions next year. Gonna check back on the flight. Yeah. It's literally like the only way, you know? How's the YouTube stream looking? Because I haven't been checking at all. Seems fine for the most part. But yeah, everyone's nightmare has been just like shipping stuff in and out of the States. I have a friend who recently launched like Hololive official collab merch, and it's just not working because, well, it's not that it's not working, it was just like such a bad time for all the tariffs to hit. So they've been pretty stressed out about it. If I can do komike next year or something, might be a good start. I really just want to do like small fan merch. Because I feel like conventions in the States, nanka, like, they're like very excessive. Because it's just like I want to make the most amount of money possible kind of situation, which is fair, but you know, which is why like you get a lot of like slop, you know, a lot of like franchise slop and touristy fan artists and stuff like that. I talked about this in a Discord server recently about like touristy Uma Musume fans. There's a lot because they just know that like it's a lot of money. So I don't blame them necessarily for it, but it's just kind of hurt. I guess I'm like a purist in that sense, right? This one. She has a lot of collabs recently, so I want to see her collab. There was the auto bags one, and then there was the other collab that happened recently. どこだっけ? I guess the wiki didn't update it. I can never get used to drawing Rudolph's hair. 髪型の形は難しいね。Okay. Hair here. I feel like here could be a little bit closer. There we go. And then I think this first bang can be a little shorter. Means I can curve out a little more. If you guys get sick of this song, let me know so I can change it. I have it like mostly tuned out of my brain, so I don't really, not that I don't hear it, just I don't think about it. You filtered it out at this point? Yeah. I have it like completely filtered out of my brain at this point. If there are changes to the tariffs, can people tell me so I can start doing merch and ship shit to the States? Though I wonder if like the States will ever do like a fan convention for Uma Musume only. Require you paying a lot of attention to news. Don't the sort of news just kind of just like pop up and then you go like, oh okay, oh fuck. kind of thing. But I guess it's not relevant to most people. Is it? Is it a very relevant thing for most people? I thought it is. Just out here trying to survive. It's only relevant in the US that has a lot of influence over global culture. So I thought it was like shipping everything in general. So like your food imports and stuff like that. So like if tariffs gets more expensive and then they have to up the cost, and then everything that you want to buy also has to up their cost, you know, just to keep up and stuff like that. I'm actually very stupid when it comes to shit like this. I actually don't know what tariffs are. From my understanding, they're just taxes. They're like shipping taxes, right? Just makes more expensive for people in the US. It's a bonus tax if you buy stuff from overseas, yeah? Okay. Because sometimes like when I think about like, when I try to like explain tariffs to some friends who aren't from the States, and then I sound like I'm wrong. But it's okay, I am correct. I guess I'm not that dumb. It's kind of crazy that you guys tax everything. Oh, you know what I was talking about? I was talking about work culture stuff in the States. I was literally thinking about like how insane it was when, you know, people have to like in the States, you guys have to whatchamacallit? Clock your hours. Which make sense because, you know, you want to get paid the hour that you are working for, right? And not all jobs are like salaried to some extent. Like I sound very ignorant talking about this. But it's just like a culture difference, right? For me. Can you guys hear that? Oh, you can. Oh my god. Dude, my neighbors has been like renovating again. What's up with all my neighbors renovating? Why do we have so much money to renovate? I'm more used to a monthly wage. So like even, I guess like for part-timers, right? For like a part-time job in the States, like you would clock in your hours and then you have to like do your timesheet and stuff like that, which makes sense. And then you get paid like weekly. Getting paid weekly to me is insane because technically they can just fire you whenever and then you just don't come in work the next day, which also happens here sometimes. We're all held hostage by the need for money. That is kind of true. That is kind of true. Because like even part-timers here, they just get salary. They don't really like think too much. I guess like also we don't pay, not that we don't pay taxes, like we don't have really had to do taxes as well. Like if I'm like a full-time employee at my company, like our accountant just does all the taxes and filing it for us, and then we just pay 0 taxes. Oh well, I guess sometimes it automatically deducts, or it will like automatically deduct or just get sorted out pretty automatically, so you don't really have to like think about it a lot of the time. I think that's like the one good thing about here. US tax system is extremely uniquely stupid. Most countries do pay as a you earn sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I assumed most countries would do. And then after meeting more and hanging around more Americans or like people in the States, I just get like very perplexed by a lot of the decisions, but you know, that's just people living outside of the States opinion, I guess. But yeah, it do be a choice sometimes. So whenever it's like tax season, like everyone that I know just like loses their mind. And then I feel like a very entitled piece of shit who has never done any of their taxes. Though like I have a pretty good habit of just keeping things recorded anyway. So if I do need to do them, you know, I'm not like screwed to some extent. So like if I start getting Hoya Hafu registered as a company, I have to start doing taxes for it, but it doesn't seem too crazy, which is a good thing. I guess like even countries in like Australia has like it's like a very tax heavy city from what I understand. Oh, speaking of, I bought my Uma Musume cosplay wig yesterday, so it's on its way. Hopefully, I can get everything sorted out before the next convention. The only problem is I don't have anyone to go to the convention with. So if I have to cosplay, I have to cosplay alone and walk around alone. Which is fine, I guess. It's just... It's just, you know... pain in the ass. But I'm not doing like a full cosplay, I don't think. I'm gonna be doing CB's casual outfit. So it's literally just like getting the coat. I don't really want to wear shorts, so I have to look for an alternative and just put on the wig and the necessary accessories for it. And that's pretty much it. I have to figure out how to style the wig. The last convention you went had no Uma cosplayers. I think Uma is pretty popular here, but they're all like global players. So me cosplaying as like a JP character, they might not even know exactly who or what it is. So I'm kind of like prepared for that part. Maybe once I get used to cosplaying a little bit more, I could go get like a proper CB outfit ordered. because they're not necessarily very cheap, but also like, sizes and stuff might not work out for me, so I have to be a little bit careful. I need to buy contact lenses and then the necessary makeup for it, I think. I think that's all I have to really do now. Whenever I do cosplays, I have to make the costume myself because there's no chance I'll find anything that fits pre-made. I'm hoping that the stuff that is made pre-made can fit me, but I don't want to look... I guess like, like how a lot of like cheaply sold cosplay that is available on like Alibaba and stuff like that, I get so like stressed out trying to buy stuff from there. Because like, what if it's a scam? Which happens pretty often, and they pay like a decent amount of money for it as well. You know what I mean? I feel like her face is a little long. This is just the eyes position is so too high. No, it's kind of right. What's wrong with this? Maybe the mouth position is a little low. Yeah, that's maybe a bit better. Don't think I could do contacts again at this point of my life. Is it because your prescription is high, or it's because of one bad experience with contacts? I had like so many bad experiences with contacts and I just still kind of wear them. It's kind of insane. I once had like my contacts just go to the back of my eye for like half a day. It was so difficult to take out. Ooh, my lower back hurts so bad. $100% of the glasses currently, but because normal contact seems to dry out your eyes if there's something to do with your non-stop weed intake, that would do it. Just had to put a lot of whatchamacallit, eye drops, I guess. Maybe Rudolph's. Maybe I can change the mouth shapes a little bit. This. Here. And then I am getting hungry. Oh god. I do need to get new glasses, I think. I feel like I need new glasses. I don't know if these eyes are better or the one before. I think this is slightly better. Because I feel like the proportions for this is a little off. Something like that. That's a little better. And then we'll do the drilling. Oh my god. Why? Why do they love drilling so much? Okay. Now to draw the outfit, huh? I don't know what outfit to give Rudolph. What outfit will be good for her? Let me look at everyone's outfit, okay? Rudolph CBA's Gakse outfit, right? Maruzensky, like French-ish scarf and tank top. Serious Ramon golf, and then this is cheek Gyaru. I was gonna change her outfit. Maybe her hair too. Let me think. I could give her like a silly-ish outfit, I think. I think a silly outfit might work. What's a casual outfit again? Her casual outfit is the mom outfit with the glasses, right? So still very chic. I gave her a very chic pose as well. Maybe something similar to what if I give her like twin tails, right? right? Give her twin tails and then this feels like a very Super Creek outfit, not gonna lie. What if I give her... Actually, wait, let me look at that one. Collab. Rudolph collab. Oh my god, hi! How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. I think my thing broke, but that's fine. How was the stream? Were you working on art today? Did Jack Bowles then commission and then new webtoon? Let's go. I'm trying to find a reference right now, but I don't see it. Maybe I posted it here. Where is the promo picture? Where is it? Oh, there we go. Rudolph. They didn't give her a silly hair. I guess that's fine. I can think about it. Sometimes I just post like a picture, then boom, reference. Let's go. Trying to think of an outfit for this silly guy, but it's so hard. I feel like they will wear something lame, but not really. I guess like something like this might work. Before I leave, did you save? Good question. I did. Something summer like maybe would be cute on her. Right, something like this. Like that. Good, you can evaporate in peace now. That's a way. Thank you so much again for the raid. I'm just working on this today. I'm like mostly done. And then what we can do is add a bunch of accessories. Oh. I wonder if no, twin tears don't work with this outfit, huh? Maybe like something like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that would work. Yeah, maybe. Else it's like space buns. I think this should be pretty cute. Maybe something like that. Kinda, but not really. Maybe cleaner. I think like this is fine. Okay. It's like still similar shapes. So. We do like I'll think about the signature later, but we'll draw like the crown at least. So I think Sirius was similar, right? Sirius was also a crown. No, Sirius is the diamond. Ramonu is the tiara. And then we'll do a Christmas tree. Do something like that. Her eyes are a little bit weird. And then we'll do... It's not very obvious, huh? I guess I can put it here. And then do another small one. And then do this. I think something like that's good. So I think with that, it's all done. At least for this sketch. Okay. So I guess with that, all 6 is done for this one. Right? Okay, yeah, that's all done. Well, I guess I can end the YouTube stream. Okay, let me end the YouTube stream here. はい。それじゃあ、見てくれての配信、今日もありがとうございます。はい、じゃあね、バイBye, YouTube. How do I end the YouTube stream? It's been so long.